Hello, dear viewers. Good day to you all. You're welcome to today's class. I remain your tutor, Aisha Bande. So today we have a question to solve, which is a 2022 past question from the chemistry. We shall be looking at the theory aspect of the examination question, which is question 3, which contains 3 different questions underneath. We have question 3a, I, and I to solve. So this is question 3, theory aspect section A from WAEC, that is WSSCE 2022 past question. So let's begin. The first question says that we should define the term Avogadro's number. So Avogadro's number can simply be defined as the number of particles, such as molecules, ions, or atoms, that are present in 1 mole of a substance. We can simply say Avogadro's number can also be defined as a number of particles, such as molecules, atoms, and ions, that are present in 12 grams of carbon-12. Answers the first question, number 3a. We've defined the Avogadro's number. So moving on, the second question says, there's a calculation aspect of it. If 2.30 grams of an oxide of nitrogen X contains 3.01 times 10 raised to the power of 22 molecules, we are asked to calculate the molar mass of X. So before we begin solving this, there's something we need to know first. We need to know that 1 mole of a substance contains 6.02 times 10 raised to the power of 23 molecules. 1 mole of a substance contains 6.02 times 10 raised to the power of 23 molecules, okay? And now the question is saying that we should find X for X moles containing 3.01 times 10 raised to the power of 22 molecules. So now we say that for X mole contains 3.01 times 10 to the power of 22 molecules, okay? So from here, all we need to do is to find the number, the unknown, which is the X here. And this is going to be, when we cross multiply, we're going to have 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23 times X is equals to 1 times 3.01 times 10 to the power of 22. So from here, mathematically, here is going to be X is equals to 3.01 times 10 to the power of 22. So we divide by the value here, which is 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23. So from here, all we need to do is to punch our calculator. And when punching the calculator, this gives us a value of 0.05. Okay, so if 1 mole of a substance contains 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23 molecules, then 0.05 of the mole will contain 3.01 times 10 to the power of 22 molecules. So now we've gotten this. So the next thing we need to do, as you can see from the question, we are asked to calculate what? The molar mass of X. So now we have to calculate the molar mass. Then there's a relation we need to introduce here, which is a formula. The formula states that the number of moles is equal to the mass all divided by the molar mass. Okay, so this is a formula we need to know, that the number of moles gives us the mass over the molar mass. So we've already calculated the number of moles of X, which gave us 0.05. We have the mass of X, which has been given from the question as 2.30. Okay, so this is the mass of X. So we have to get the molar mass. All we need to do at this point is to substitute in the values and get the final answer for the molar mass. So the number of moles here is going to be 0.05 equal to the mass, which is 2.30, all divided by the molar mass. So let's call the molar mass mm. So from here, all we need to do is to you cross multiply and solve mathematically. So we have 0.05 mm is equal to 2.30. So dividing through by 0.05 and both the left and the right hand side, here we have, so 0.05 cancels out the 0.05. We are left with 2.30 divided by 0.05. When we punch the calculator, this gives us a value of 4.6. Okay, so since it's a molar mass has a SI unit. The SI unit of molar mass is in gram per mole. So this is going to be in gram per mole. Or you can say 4.6 gram per mole. So any of the style you want to use to write the gram per mole is correct. Okay, so the molar mass of X, given that the mass is 2.30, which contains 3.01 times 10 to the power of 22 molecules, gives us the molar mass of 4.6 gram per mole. Okay, so moving on to the next one, which is the last question here. It says that we should deduce the formula of X given all of these parameters. So viewers, can we please solve the last question here and drop your answer in the comment section or the steps to your solution. Thank you. See you in the next class, and bye for now. God bless you all for your support. I remain your tutor, Aisha Bende.